November 10th, 2025. Genesis 50:20. As for you, what you intended against me for evil, God intended for good, in order to accomplish a day like this, to preserve the lives of many people. Matthew 21:33-46. Listen to another parable. There was a landowner who planted a vineyard, put a wall around it, dug a winepress in it, and built a tower. Then he rented it out to some tenants and went away on a journey. When the harvest time drew near, he sent his servants to the tenants to collect his share of the fruit. But the tenants seized his servants, they beat one, killed another, and stoned a third. Again, he sent other servants, more than the first group, but the tenants did the same to them. Finally, he sent his son to them. They will respect my son, he said. But when the tenants saw the son, they said to one another, "This is the heir. Come, let's kill him and take his inheritance." So they seized him, threw him out of the vineyard, and killed him. Therefore, when the owner of the vineyard returns, what will he do to those tenants? "He will bring those wretches to a wretched end," they replied, "and will rent out the vineyard to other tenants who will give him his share of the fruit at harvest time." Jesus said to them, "Have you never read in the scriptures, 'The stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. This is from the Lord, and it is marvelous in our eyes.' Therefore I tell you that the kingdom of God will be taken away from you and given to a people who will produce its fruit. He who falls on this stone will be broken to pieces, but he on whom it falls will be crushed." When the chief priests and Pharisees heard his parables, they knew that Jesus was speaking about them. Although they wanted to arrest him, they were afraid of the crowds because the people regarded him as a prophet. Reflection. There is no circumstance beyond the mercy of God. Joseph was discarded for his favor from God. The brothers threw him out in fear and jealousy. To preserve the promise and dream, God provided an escape through slavery, prison, and servitude. However, this process was literally everything besides what God gave to him in the dream. It was the turning point in both Joseph's and Israel's existence. God formed and shaped his creation around the choices of the brothers, provided a plethora of abundance, followed by catastrophic drought and death, just to fulfill the dream that the brothers tried to kill. Likewise, God established atonement and the grace of his loving devotion, protected his salvation with his divine order, and Israel attacked him for his providence. Then God established prophets and a decree for anointment, fulfilling the will of those he chose who would faithfully choose his word and will. Israel killed them because they did not appreciate the loving devotion of God's sanctification. Then God sent his Son as promised. This was the purpose of their preference, and they mocked, beat, and killed the Son of God on the laws of his own existence. God's harvest and his portion is the glory of this salvation. The kingdom of heaven is not a place or possession, it is a process of unity. The purpose of the vineyard was to acquire his portion of the harvest. Prayer. Thank you for the priority of provision. You fulfilled your covenant and promise. Though a wretched end for the wretched ones is justified, in your loving devotion, you do not return evil with justice. You cover evil with grace. You fulfill the harvest of your kingdom and protect the unity of your glory. Though Israel has failed and their evil has brought your son's death, what was intended to stop your gospel has made your salvation complete.